Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers at 24/7. My name is Amanjot and I am here with all of you to discuss the another session on the Indian economy, Indian financial system. So as you know, at 7 a.m. every day, we are meeting for the principles and practices of banking, and at 8 a.m. we are meeting for the Indian economy, Indian financial system. So do not forget to join these two sessions because these are very important. In these sessions, we are practicing a certain questions in a particular half-hour duration with the explanation. Not only the MCQ pattern we are discussing, we are also having an explanation of each and every question, each and every option we are having explanation. So it is very important for all of you to join this session so that you will know what kind of questions can be asked. Like we are covering the conceptual classes in the paid batches, but now we need that those concepts which we are learning in the classes, how to be implemented, how to be applied on a particular topic, on a particular exam. So for that purpose, you need a practice, and for practice, we have a target series here. Okay, so let's start the session. A very good morning to all of you, and this is our session which is based on the sectors of economy, and that's the second part of the chapter. Okay, so what we are doing actually in the target series, we are covering the topics, topic-wise quizzes, topic-wise questions we are covering here, and in this topic-wise questions, those topics which are very important for us, we will be discussing 10 questions every day. If that is a very important topic, we will have a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, so that whole coverage of topic will be given to you. And if there is a certain topic which is not that much important for your exam point of view, we will having a less number of questions in that particular topic. So this is our second part of sectors of economy question. If you haven't watched the first part, do watch yesterday's class in which we have discussed the another 10 questions on the same topic. Okay, so let's start the session. First of all, if you are new to the channel of Officers at 24/7, then do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Apart from that, if you are here on live in the session, then do share the session with your friends and colleagues who are preparing for the same exam for the May-June 2023. And if you are watching a recorded session, then again I request you all to share with your friends and colleagues so that more and more candidates will be joining us. Okay, so let's start the session with the first question, and the first question is talking about, this is the first question. It is asking, how do big private companies contribute in the development of a nation? Like the big private companies are there in the country, how they are making it possible the development of the country. So which of the following options will be correct? Do read all the options. I want each and everyone to participate actively in the session, because then the session will be more interesting for you as well as for me also. So by increasing productivity of the country in the manufacturing of industrial goods. Second is saying by providing private hospital facility for the rich. Third is saying by increasing the demand for their products through advertisement. And fourth is saying by increasing their profits. So what do you think? Which of the following is the way by which the big private companies are helping out in the development of a nation? A, B, C or D? Which of the following is correct? Okay, so when we are talking about development of a nation, how the development of nation will be possible? If you're talking about the development, for development, you have to increase the national output. When the national output of your country is increasing, what does national output means? National output means simply the production of goods and services is increasing in your country. And when the production is increasing, the GDP is also increasing, gross domestic product is increasing. When GDP is increasing, it means economic growth is there. There is a high economic growth in the country. Because you increase the production, so you have to increase the employment also. When you increase the employment, the per capita income will increase, the national income will also increase. Yes or no? So this happens when there is a increment in the national outputs. So when there is a increase in the per capita income or national income, we will face the development also. So country will be developing in case of per capita income is rising, national income is rising, economic growth is rising. In that situation, country will be developing. Okay, country will be developed. So you can see here the first option is saying by increasing productivity in the country, in the manufacturing of industrial goods. So when the production of manufacturing goods or industrial goods has increased, it means your GDP is increasing. It means economic growth is increasing. It means you have hired more employees to produce these goods. You are increasing the per capita income. You are increasing the national income. It means it will be helping you to develop the nation. So that's why the right option will be A option. Okay, the right option for your question will be A option. Okay, let's continue with the next question. That is second question. I want each and everyone to participate. It doesn't matter you are giving a right answer or wrong answer. The matter is you are participating. You are thinking about it. You are trying to answer the right question. Okay, so do make sure you participate as well. Second question is saying which of the following types of activities are covered in the secondary sector? So secondary sector is also known as your manufacturing sector. Secondary sector is also known as your industrial sector. So what kind of activity will be covered under the secondary sector? Okay, first is saying it generates services rather than goods. Second is saying natural products are changed through manufacturing. Third is saying goods are produced by exploiting natural resources. Fourth is saying it includes agriculture, forestry and dairy. So which of the following is covering the secondary sector activity? First, if you say the first option, it generates services rather than goods. It is providing services. It means it's a tertiary sector. Okay. Fourth option saying it includes agriculture, forestry and dairy. It means it is talking about natural resources. That's a primary sector. Second and third option is saying second option is saying natural products are changed through manufacturing. It means we are processing the natural resources, and after processing the natural resources, we are making the finished goods. It means obviously the B option can be right. Let's see the third option. Goods are produced by exploiting natural resources. No, you are not exploiting natural resources. The right answer will be B, that natural products are changed through the manufacturing. The processing has been done on the natural resources and converted into manufacturing goods, industrial goods, finished goods or final goods, whatever you can say. All the four are correct. Okay, all the four are correct. Okay, next. Next, we having a third question that is talking about which among the following index helps to understand the growth of various sector of Indian economy. Growth of various sector of Indian economy. Is it a WPI, wholesale price index? Is it a consumer price index? Is it an index of industrial production? Is it Residex? So which of the following will be correct about how to measure or how to understand the growth of the various sectors in the Indian economy? A, B, C or D? Which of the following is correct? Okay, so the right answer for this particular question will be your, let's see, WPI, wholesale price index, is the index that tells us about the inflation, like how much inflation is there when you are trading in the wholesale market. Wholesale market is the market in which trading will be done in bulk and trading will be between the entities and businessmen. No consumer will participate in that particular market. That's the wholesale market. So in the wholesale market, inflation will be calculated by the WPI. Now CPI is consumer price index. It is also telling us about the inflation. It is also telling us about the rise in the prices, but at the retail level. Retail level means when the consumer is participating in the market, consumer is going to purchase the goods and services. So all the consumer durable goods and services inflation will be covered under the CPI. Third is index of industrial production. That's a volume index. This is known as a volume index. This is known as a quantity index. It's not telling you that how much price of a commodity has been increased. It is telling you how much volume has been increased. Volume means how much production has been increased. So when you talk about volume, when you talk about production increased in the particular sector, so that will be counted by the index of industrial production. So the right answer will be your C option. Now what is Residex index? It is telling us the housing sector inflation. It tells us that in housing sector, what inflation is going on. Like in the real estate, how the prices are rising, how much prices are rising in the real estate. That will be calculated under the Residex. Okay, so the right answer by which we will be able to understand the growth of various sector like mining, like electricity, like another sector. You want to know the growth of that particular sector. You can go with the index of industrial production. I hope it is clear. Okay, now the fourth question will be, in which sector activities are not guided by the profit motive? So which of the following sector is the sector in which activities are not guided from the profit motive? Organized sector, public sector, private sector, unorganized sector. Organized, public, private, unorganized. So when you are not talking about the profit motive, A, B, C or D? So the right answer for this particular question will be public sector. Obviously, public sector is a government sector that do not work for the profit motive. It works for the social welfare. As we know, the socialistic economic system is a system in which government is deciding what to produce, how to produce, for whom to produce. So that the three major decisions of the economy will be taken by government in the socialistic economy. So government is not focusing on the profit motive. Government is focusing on the social welfare. So right answer will be your B, public sector. Okay, next question is talking about which of the following comes under the tertiary sector. Out of these options, which of the following comes under the tertiary sector? So I think this is the simplest question of today's session. Transport, communication, both A and B, and none of the above. Which of the following will be correct? Which of the following will be correct? A, B, C or D? Sorry. So the right answer will be your C option. Very good, both A and B. Because transportation and communication both are the services. So both are covered under the tertiary sector. So right answer will be your C. Next question is saying which sector contributes most to the national output, that is GDP. National output means goods and services that has been produced in the economy. And when you are talking about goods and services produced in the economy, that's a national output. You can call it a economic output or you can call it a economic goods and services. So which particular sector contributes most in the national output of the economy? Is it agriculture? Is it industry? Is it manufacturing? Is it service sector? Which sector is it? A, B, C or D? Okay, so the right answer will be your service sector, not the manufacturing. I know this is creating a little bit confusion in your mind because the production you are talking about and the production will happen in the secondary sector, that is the manufacturing sector. But do remember this, when it comes to the GDP, gross domestic product, GDP means final money value of all goods and services. And in our country, services are providing us the more contribution. Whether it is about the national output, whether it is about the national income, in both, the maximum contribution comes from the service sector, not from the manufacturing sector. Or you can see here, second option is saying industry, third option is saying manufacturing. Isn't both are same? Agriculture or industry or manufacturing sector, both are the secondary sector, na? So you can't say that C option will be correct because both are correct. If you are saying secondary option, secondary sector it is, then both should be correct. But no, these are not correct. Right answer will be service sector because after independence we have seen that the agriculture's contribution is keep falling and the service sector's contribution is keep increasing, and that is good for the economy because when there is a more tertiary sector involvement in the economy, you are going towards the development of the country. Okay, so in case of contribution, do remember this will be the sequence. In case of national output or national income, tertiary sector, then we have a secondary sector, and the last will be primary sector. Okay, tertiary, secondary, and then primary. Okay, now next question. Next question is talking about which one of the following activities can be included in the primary sector. Out of all the four options, which activity will be covered under the primary sector? First is saying cultivating sugar cane. Second is saying providing a storage facility for the grains. Third is saying giving loans to the farmer. Fourth is saying making sugar from sugar cane. So which of the following is correct? A, B, C or D? Which of the following is correct? So the right answer for this particular question will be, it can't be B. Storage facility is not the part of your natural resources. Okay. Giving loan to the farmers is not a natural resource. It's a service sector. You are providing loan, that's a service sector. Making sugar from sugarcane, that's a manufacturing sector. That's a secondary sector. You are processing the resources. So right answer will be cultivating sugarcane. Very good. So right answer will be A option, cultivating sugarcane. Next. Next question is talking about India's service sector is dominated by services relating to first, communication, tourism, software, transportation. So if you remember, I also discussed the scenario of Indian economy at the time of pandemic, right? So we have discussed the evolution of Indian economy, in which we have divided the Indian economy evolution in a certain phases, like from 1951 to 1980s, from 1980s to 1990s, from 1992 to 2008, and then 2008 to 2021. This is what we have discussed in the evolution of Indian economy. So at the time of pandemic, I have told you there was only one sector that was at the positive growth. All the other sector was facing the negative growth, and that sector was agriculture sector. So agriculture sector was at the positive growth. Apart from agriculture, in service sector, there was one type of services that was providing the positive growth to the economy, and that particular sector I have told you is software services. Because I have told you, like, every company started working from the home. They all have started work from home. So every person needed the electronic products, or every person needed a particular platform, particular software on which they will work. Like we started working online, let's say for example in the pandemics, but we needed a software in which we can run our paid classes, we can run our YT classes. So that software we have to buy from the other company, we have to buy from the third party. So the software sector boom at the time of your pandemic because of this work from home condition and all. So always, if we talk about in the Indian economy, in the service sector, the software sector is a type of sector in which what is rising, your contribution is rising. So right answer will be your service sector. Okay, next question. Now the secondary sector includes activities such as first, agriculture, dairy, fishing and forestry. Second, making sugar, good and bricks. Third, transport, communication, banking. Fourth, none of these. Which of the following will be correct? Secondary sector includes activities such as A, B, C or D. So if I talk about secondary, these are the primary sector. If I talk about the transportation, communication, these are the service sector, the tertiary sector or service sector. So if you talk about secondary sector, you are processing the raw material, you are converting that raw material into the finished goods. So making sugar, good and bricks, this is the process. You are contributing to a process in which natural resources will be converted into finished goods. So the right answer will be your B option. Okay, next. Consider the following statement in regards with agriculture and select the incorrect one. So do remember this thing, that in case of a statement based question, they ask the true and false. Which of the following is true, which of the following is false, or which of the following is correct, or which of the following is incorrect. So do focus on these words. They are asking correct, incorrect, true or false. Do focus on these things. So they are talking about in context to agriculture, which of the following is incorrect. First, it is the largest unorganized sector in India. Second, it employs 93.4% of the total unorganized labor force of the economy. Third is saying it accounts 17.8% of India's GVA. Fourth is saying the share of agriculture in GDP valuation is constantly growing since the reform of 1991. So which of the following statement is incorrect? A, B, C, D. Which of the following is incorrect? Okay, so the right answer will be D option, because after the reforms of 1991, agriculture contribution is not increasing. Service sector's contribution is increasing. Your agriculture contribution is falling. So the right answer will be your D option, that it is not increasing, because that's incorrect. Acha, also let me know what is the reforms of 1991. Also let me know the reforms of 1991. What was the reforms of 1991? Let me know. Next. So, how many questions you have answered out of 10 correct? Let me know also. If you are watching the recorded video after it ends the live streaming, then again I request you all that you can let me know in the comment section that how many answers you have given correct. That's a kind of a feedback, like whatever we are teaching you, how much you are able to apply there. Hana? For that purpose, we need your support. I need your support. Do let me know in the comment section, like how much answers you are giving correct. Okay, and if still you have any doubt in particular question, that you can also ask in the comment section. I will be checking your comments. So the information for all of you is this, that the from 17th of February the new third target batch of the JAIBs is starting from 17th of February, both bilingual and as well as English medium. And to enroll you can use the code Y496. You will get 78% discount here. And also the target batch will be covering the conceptual classes, the ebooks and the test series. Apart from that, the whole test pack is also available. 50 plus test of all the 4 subjects is available, and the code will be Y496S. That will be the code to enroll in the test series. Okay. Apart from that, if you are thinking about enrolling in the Maha Pack, because Maha Pack will be more beneficial for all of you, it will have a validity of 6 months and 1 year. But what is the difference between target batch and the Maha Pack? In the Maha Pack, you will be getting the upcoming revision batches, MCQ batches, case study batches, or we can say the future any particular batch we are launching for the particular exam, that will be enrolled in your account. Okay, but in the target batch you will be getting only one batch and the test series and ebook only. So this is the benefits of the Maha Pack. So you can go with the JIB CIB ka Maha Pack, 12 months validity is there, or either you can go with the only JIB ka Maha Pack, 6 months validity is there, and the code will remain the same, that is Y496. The code will remain the same. Now how to enroll? To enroll you have to visit the application. Go to the application. When you go to the application, you have to click on the JIB section. Here it is, JIB and CIB section. If you want to go with the target batch, just go with the JIB 2023. And if you want to go with the Maha Pack, click on the Maha Pack. So this is the target batches. Whole target batches are available. You can click on the view all option. You will find all these. So you can see these are the individual subject batches is also available. Okay, and how to enroll? Let's say you want to go with the English medium 17th February batch. Just click on the batch, do read all the details, do check the study plan. After doing all these things, click on the buy now option. When you click on buy now option, you will find this page. You have to enter a code here Y496 and press apply. When you apply, you can see 77% discount it is showing you. Okay, how much discount it is showing? 77% discount. But for additional 1% discount, you can go with the coins. You can go with the coins. You will get 78% discount there. Okay, the validity will be 6 months, and that's a target batch. Apart from that, if you want to go with the Maha Pack, these are the Maha Pack. Validity is written in front of you. To enroll, let's say you want to go with the JIB ka Maha Pack. Do read all the details, what it is covering, what it is not covering. Do read all the things. Click on the buy now, enter a code here. That will be the same code Y496, and click on the apply. When you apply, again you will find a 77% discount it is showing. But for 1% additional discount, what you can do, you can go with the application and you can use coins that is available on your application. Okay, so here 1% additional discount will be added, and you will get 78% discount. You have to pay around 7,300 something to get the Maha Pack of the JIB for the next 6 months. Okay, so this is the information for the upcoming batch of your JIB, that is the target 3.0 batch starting from 17th of February. Okay, so here let's end the session. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Last but not the least, if you are new to the channel of Officers Adda, then do not forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification be given to you. Apart from this, if you are here you are watching these session, so I request you all do share the session with your friends and colleagues on the Telegram Telegram channels or WhatsApp group, wherever you are linked with them, so that they will be also joining us from the next session. Okay, so see you tomorrow at the same time, 8 a.m. for Indian economy and Indian financial system, and at 7 a.m. for the principles and practices of banking. Okay, so thank you for joining the session and have a good day.